Hi friends, welcome to my new skit on Singapore. This time I would like to deliberate on Singapore and the Cantonese connection at Kuala Lumpur. Well then, Singapore is that floating city, island city of the Orient, in the necklace of islands that sweep across the equator and girdles Southeast Asia. As a schoolboy, I go to Mercantile Institution in Queen Street from my house at Katong in Singapore Traction Company bus STC from East Coast Road through South Bridge Road and then alight at North Bridge Road. After that, I walk along Lima Kaki through the Padang, overlooking the lawns of Singapore's Supreme Court. In the early 60s, little did I realize that I would one day wear the black robe of an advocate and argue from another temple of justice, such as the High Court of Judicature in India. My grandpa, Malai Achudan, was nominated Honorable Member of the Jury at the Court of Sessions of the Malacca Division in Central Malacca by the Government of Malaysia in 1963, soon after the formation of the state of Malaysia. And he continued to remain in office as juror till January 1969, when trial by jury system stood abolished by an act of Malaysian Parliament. Almost every month or so, my uncle would take me out to Happar Villa, the tiger balm garden at Pasir Panjang, built after the fashion of Hollywood's Disneyland and stuffed with a fine replica of priceless treasures of the Qing dynasty in Chinese history. This Chinese garden is built on the pattern of Peking Summer Palace in China. Pushing our way through jostling Chinese old women in traditional blue blouses and baggy black pants wearing wooden clogs. And of course, Nyonya teens in their glittering cheongsams add charm to the place. One notable feature worth mention is the defunct kudakaki or foot binding with these Chinese grannies, originally traced to badge of servitude to Manchu overlords in China, and the curse of Chinese womanhood for 1,000 years or more. Allied success in World War II has brought in new independence, whereby this antiquated Chinese custom of foot binding has virtually disappeared. Mention must also be made of wayang kulit or Chinese street operas. Chinese street operas called wayang kulit on makeshift wooden stage. High-pitched actors painted in fierce makeup and sporting gorgeous costume strut, stamp and make kowtow on the stage, reenacting fabulous tales from ancient Chinese classics. Most of the stories go around emperor's court or the house of harsh in-laws. Never mind a helper in sleeveless singlet walking across the stage to remove a chair, roll a screen, while rival swordsmen fight for their lives, or that the horse is only a stick and that the general's army is only lot of sound and fury blurred out through the microphone. Beauty and scholarship are two important Chinese traditions for the bearded scholar as well as the costumed princes are venerated for their respective roles. Although Mandarin is the Chinese national language, 75% of Singapore's Chinese population speak Cantonese, which means they might probably have come to Singapore from Canton. Canton is a port on mainland China. Like housewives in Peking or Canton who hang their wash on long poles attached to apartments and let out to dry in Singapore. This is another Singapore unique experience. Chinese restaurants like Chin Min Chu and Rasa Singapura are outside eating houses because outside eating houses were very popular whose menu include rice pork or other pork rice, oyster omelette, chili crab, Hawkins prawn mee, fried kiao chow, satay, and udang goreng. I think that's all for the time being. And well then, give me Manolina ice cream and I'll be quite fantastic as ever. Have a nice day.